Yeah, it was only a kiss really is not. It's not gonna work. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is the 18th of September. How do I know? Because we are less than... Well, technically, we're less than 36 hours away from the end of my 40s. How is everybody doing? I hope you are well. I am. Hello, not me. How are you? Checking in, getting first on the Twitch stream. How is everybody doing? I would have been on sooner, but I had some business I needed to take care of. Better before stream than during. So, we come into tonight's action, kicking things off against Dinamo Zagreb in the league. Just your regular, average, eternal derby. Then we've got the Bravo at home before taking on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Place we were not successful last year. Business. Oh, no, not that kind of business. I was not taking care of that kind. It wasn't business time, if that's what you're implying. Although I guess the subject equally is delicate. Anyway, we have gone unbeaten in the league since last October. 39 matches, I believe it is. If I remember correctly. Maybe it's 38. We are also a perfect 4-0-0 in the Champions League. Yet, because Barca and Atleti have already played 5 matches, we sit third on the table. One more, and I think we are pretty much guaranteed a top 8 spot. Pretty much. 2, and it's going to be definite. So we are just hoping that the good times can keep on rolling. No, we did it once. We came in 8th. I think it was the year we made it to the semifinals, to be honest with you. I'm fairly certain that is the case. Oh, let me fix that then. Whoa. Oh, yeah. God, what the... I don't understand why it does that. See, the problem is I can't really tell because I'm like... My image of myself is so small, I can't tell. It's generally unfocused for me because... Well, it just is. Sulius and Gustavo are going to come in. Otherwise, we're going to keep the same guys that played the last match. So it's going to be Garnica, Alfano, Lopez, and Markovic with Sandro, Luis, and Gustavo with Miles and Lieblein. Sulius, Juan Carlos, and Di Matteo Valenta. Except we have too many foreign players. We still have too many foreign players and not enough homegrown players. There's our homegrown requirement. Christian Mazza will come out. Chef Boyardee comes in. Now this part is the part that always makes me nervous. When I just say, okay, now go play the game. We are away at Dinamo. We've already beaten them before in this season. Do we keep the streak going? We most certainly do. A 2-1 victory. Enric Pla did score for Dinamo. They actually managed to outshoot us nearly by double. But Di Matteo Valenta and Franck coming in off of the bench scored goals. Maurice Lopez picked up a red card in the 70th minute, got sent off. So we actually escaped, I guess, with a 2-1 victory. Holy crap. Oh, Lopez was feeling a little jaded anyway, so he's going to get himself a little rest. We have won 7 in a row. I don't know why it's not talking about our longer streak now, but whatever. So I'm going to go into training. Let's give him a real rest. Oh, Rune Lieblein got suspended too. Send you on holiday for a week, and we're going to send Maurice Lopez on holiday for a week. It's not going to affect us. Our next match is against Dubrava. And Dubrava is not a team we really need to worry about. And it's in 2 weeks anyway. That's a good way to start the stream, I think. Not complaining. I think I do need to look into maybe Viborg as a team for this year's / next year's football manager. FM25 / the one coming out later this year. Whenever it comes out. Now they're saying, well, so the newest leak said that the announcement was going to come on the 30th of September now. But it was still going to come out on Tuesday, November the 26th. Which kind of works out for Americans. It may be a little difficult for me to take that day off, however. Just because Thanksgiving is that week. I'll be able to stream the game on Thanksgiving Day. The following day. Oh, man, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Seriously, did he? I mean, I want to hear it. $22-year-old Dario Bruno. No, it's only worth 100 and something million. Hey, Benitez got called up by Venezuela. Good for him. And a whole ton of matches on TV. Only a couple of players that we're still trying to appease with the promises. Rune Lieblein still wants to move to a bigger club. Higuita is disappointed he couldn't join Real Cartagena on loan. I don't remember why I didn't. Must have just been a bad deal. Christian Mazza's got a point. Aymar Benito, he also has a point. I did sign Maurice Lopez to take his. Oh, really? I've got to get in touch. Dylan and I've been chatting with a little bit. Maybe I'll learn his trade secret there. Vilibad Teklic is out for the next 6 to 9 months, 7 to 10 months, excuse me. Out on duty with the U17s or U21s. That kind of sucks. 50 best players in the world. William Teeth is no longer at the top of this list. He's dropped all the way to 8th. Blaj Barrett is in 5th. He's 8th. Pedraza is 11th. Trifkovic 13th. Vladpal 14th. Frank is 21st. Wisniewski 22nd. Pedro's not. No. Vandenbush 38th. And anyone in the top 40. Hakim Galez or Hakan Galez. Was never ours. We're just... Were we looking? We must have been looking at him like a long time ago. Because I've got his name like emblazoned in my brain. Jark Kimmich. Oh, and Brima Bangura is number 48. The guy we lit up for 4 goals in the Champions League. Frank is on the list. But all those other guys I highlighted were former players. Who would never have made the list while they were on my team. That's what bothers me. Like, William Teeth was on my team. As soon as he moved to Man City, he was like 3rd. Which I guess is why these guys want to get out so badly. But it's so frustrating. I got no respect at all. Got another 425 grand from Jonas Schmidt. Okie doke. And Kodrin Vasiu. Kind of getting the short shrift here, but he factored, well, he had a good game at least in Romania's 4-0 victory over France in the World Cup qualifying. Look at that. You know your team's going well when the only 2 negatives are where the opposition gets in the final third, because it's going to be somewhere, right? And weak influence. Now that bothers me that only 4 of our 91 attacks that have led to a goal have gone through Rune Lieblein. Usually it's a player that doesn't actually play. So maybe we look at our options in this position. Maybe see a bit more of Pashko Golem. Maybe see a little bit more of Joaquin Pedro. Maybe even Milan Atakovic. The question is, would I be able to actually get anything of value for Rune Lieblein? Or maybe I move up Miles and play somebody else as the segundo. Alwyn Andor's continuous traveling continues. Quarterfinal draw for the Croatian Cup. CZ's there. Dinamo, Marsonia, us, Osijek, Rijeka, Rudeš, and Slaven Belupo. We avoid Dinamo. We're going to get Rijeka, probably. Couldn't get Croatia, Zimdiavci, or Marsonia. Oh, no. Oh, no, we get Osijek. God forbid we get the easy draw. Of course I saw you complaining in the Discord. So you had one player who played like 19 out of 20 matches, and you had the other one who played 20 out of 20, and they were still bitching about playing time? Oh, it's just Football Manager, honestly. It's something that's a continuing problem. Well, maybe it's the listed surplus to requirements. So is he complaining he's not playing enough, or that he's not being valued? Closing in on a new record unbeaten run. Oh, yeah, so our unbeaten run is in the league. So this 21 unbeaten is actually our 21 last matches. I mean, was he playing as a sub? Was he not getting enough starts? Was he not playing enough full matches? What's the full story? Because there has to be some kind of wrinkle. Whether it's BS or not, there still has to be some kind of wrinkle. Hey, David, excuse me, how are you? All right, well, Lieblin's out anyway. So Joaquin Pedro is going to go in his place. Erwan Bartow will come back, but Valenta is going to give way to Pashko Golem. Chef Boyardee will get the start on the left side. And then Lopez needs to come out. Let's play Vasiu, since he has not yet really had an opportunity. And Yusuf Al-Kabi on the right. For Dubrava. DM, how you doing? I am doing good. I am doing fine. I guess both Daves popped in at the same time. Oh, well, it's the important player only making 6 starts. That's what it is. It's the 8 sub appearances. Well, I can't see that in that screenshot. I'll take your word for it. Now watch, Dubrava is going to be the game that trips us up. They're in 4th. I keep thinking Dubrava is still like a bottom table team. And we treat him as such. Another 2-1 victory. We're leading 2-0 at the half. Josko Oreshkovich scored in the 49th minute. But Erwan Bartow, Edward Boyardee scoring goals for us. We are allowing more shots on goal against some of these top half teams. 22 consecutive in all competitions this year. 8 straight victories in the league. And we move. Drew Newcastle in the first leg of the Champions League knockout playoff. Oof. It's always tough when you play a big 5 team. I guess most of the teams are big 5. It's a new record, 22 unbeaten in a row. Now we just need to see if we can stay perfect in the Champions League. We have Chelsea on the road. Rijeka maintains a 5-point deficit beneath us. So we're still not quite able to shake our nearest competition in the league. All right, we're taking on Chelsea. And Lieblein is injured, so he may miss this match. Couple of guys in Team of the Week, including Vasiu, who is just not playing for us on a regular basis. So good for him. I think Alfano definitely deserves an Italy call-up for the 19... Is he 19 or is he 20 now? He's 20 now. But he will be homegrown in, like, 20 months. Not quite 20 months, actually. All right, so you come out. Lopez is going in. Markovic is there. Sandro Luis. Oh, Sandro Luis is suspended. And we can't play Alkabi. Huh. So who are we going to play there? Let's figure that out. Rune Lieblein, yeah, he's not ready to go. Ricardinho's coming in and plays for Bender there. Pashko Golem. All right, Juan Carlos is going to go there. Pashko, no wait, not Pashko Golem. We're going to put Frank on the right. Gustavo on the left. Barto is there. Di Matteo Valenta coming back in. Let's get... Who do I want to put on the bench? I guess he wins. Although Toplak has been training well, he just hasn't been playing well. Now there really is Maurice Lopez, but, you know, that red card did a lot of damage to his overall rating for the year. So it's going to be Garnica in goal, Alfano, Lopez, and Markovic as our back three, Miles and Pedro in the midfield, Gustavo and Juan Carlos on the wings with Barto and Frank in support of Di Matteo Valenta. We're basically starting the same team throughout the Champions League. Obviously, we're rotating a couple of guys in due to injuries / suspensions. It's the way of the world once you get into late November in the football season. Late November 2045. All right, let's snooze those ads. Let's see if I remember to snooze the ads when they roll back around. We are on the road against Chelsea. We have won 2 matches in the Champions League at home. We have won 2 on the road. This is going to be our biggest road. Although we did beat Porto in Portugal. So we took care of Porto in Lisbon. Can we knock off Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? Or wherever they're playing? No, they're still at Stamford Bridge. I thought they may have replaced the stadium by now. Barto, save made. Oh, Giuseppe Alfano, just on the doorstep. One 0 Hajduk off of a set piece. Good save by Ferguson, but he's got to control that stuff better. And we have leapfrogged Barcelona into first place in the Champions League. Dortmund with a 1-0 lead over FC Copenhagen. Barcelona playing their 6th match. I guess they're currently drawing. Frank in control. Will lay it back for Lopez, and then he gets into a nice open position. He's got plenty of space as he carries it forward. Loses it to Santos. Juan Carlos dispossessed by Wisniewski. St. Clair Markovic drops it down. Juan Carlos Pedro. Juan Carlos for Frank. Frank. Oh, he tucks it home. That was nasty. Woo! I mean, great pass. And then he catches Ferguson wrong-footed. Chelsea 0, Hajduk 2. And we know he was onside. Your 11 wins, 5 draws in the last 16. Nice. Short corner. Good job by Pedro defensively. Garnico's just going to boot it long. Polo will settle it down. Play it in the circle for Lucas. Fed up that left wing. He's got Santos in space. Gonzalez dropped for Wisniewski. Being challenged, so he'll cede some ground. Gonzalez once again. Into his own end to Lucas, who will play it back for the goalkeeper, Ferguson. Oh, yeah, this is how I envisioned I would feel at this point in the FM cycle, playing with a team that I've been with for now 14 seasons. But we'll see. I mean, it's still a long season. There's a lot of football left to play. Alfano throwing it in. We'll get it back from Gustavo. Good feedback. Garcia knocks it away. Gustavo keeps it in. Chips it in looking for Frank, but Ferguson will handle that. But the one thing I'm trying to, like, not wrap my head around, but I mean, essentially it's the same team. We have made some changes, but not a ton. The only thing that's really different, like fundamentally different between this year and last year, is our reputation. To have that continental reputation, did I? I think I said I was going to, but I don't know if I actually did. Frank Miles, goal. Stepping up from the DM position, his third goal of the season. Well, let me put it this way. If I've done it, fantastic. If I haven't done it, I'm not going to start now. I honestly don't think I have. I'm trying to remember doing it. Did I? I'll take your word for it. Well, I'll check, but how are we in... Oh, because Barca on 6 matches. PSG up 1-0. Milan up 1-0. Barca up 2-0 at Spurs. Meanwhile, 3-0 at the half at Stamford Bridge. I mean, you could be right. And as we all know, you remember things that I do much better than I remember things I do. Oh, they've got Narapata. Forgot I saw them to Chelsea. Somebody stop Quezada, please. Oh, nice defensive play by Markovic. Bernal lays it short to Santos. He's got space. Drop for Quezada, though. Not a great pass. Yeah, Chelsea just doesn't seem to know what they're doing right now. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Let's see what Carrasco can do. Meanwhile, Tom Miles will come off. Baldo Šibelić, who has proven to be a worthwhile player to still have around. Nice play by David Wisniewski. Oh, what a bad turnover. Frank Di Matteo Valenta. 4. And we got the credit for the goal. Let's see. Yeah, he did. Frank brought the right leg behind the left and passed it. We're going to call it the Frank. I think we need to call it the Frank. Pashko Golem will come in. Bushevich will come in. And Benito will come in. Up 4-0 with like 15 minutes left? Sure, let's bring some second teamers into an away match in the Champions League. The Rabona? I mean, we've seen them make like backheel passes in the box. Carrasco. Pedro, Vucevic, Carrasco, he's got a lane, he takes a shot, and Valdemar Carrasco makes it 5. Guys, I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't know how to describe this. It's just like everything's going right. We've got 5 goals on 2.29 XG. 5-0 away to Chelsea. Yes. We did not play like this last year away at Chelsea. Santos to the corner. Can we keep the clean sheet? Yep. Cleared. Carrasco. Just eat time. Good job. Shibelic to Golem. Now the counterattack is on. Oh, pass picked up by Polo. Bernal in. Bernal shoots. Karnika comes up massive. Makes the save out behind for a corner. Like I have someone guarding the short and they still go short. Abud blocked. Baldo Shibelic playing well. I mean, they're putting pressure on here at the end. That's for damn sure. But not really taking a ton of good opportunities. Actually, their XG went way up. We're almost tied on XG right now. The final whistle is blown, and we need to play the song. Because we absolutely embarrassed Chelsea at home. It was one thing when we did it to City on our pitch, but to go to England and win that way for this Croatian team, God, it feels good. Of course, we're still only in second because Barca's already played 6. Frank with a goal and 2 assists. Named player of the match. Yeah, I didn't do it. And I ain't doing it now. I'm not messing with a good thing. Out of curiosity, how are we we're not even all that familiar with the main. That's hilarious. You would think though, like the board would start like tipping into like A- territory for us. How did the Bosnian team make it this far? How did the Bosnian team make it this far, and how did we not get to play them? Heads up about Sulius. Oh, he didn't like when I talked about Erwan Bartow, but I said, look, you're just going to need to suck it up, dude. And he's like, all right, fine. That works for me, coach. Wait, did Dinamo play in that? Did Dinamo play the same day we did and I just didn't notice? And it goes like this. Where's the Brava? They are at home against AEK Athens. And in the Europa League, Osijek is at SK Sturm and Rijeka at Red Bull Leipzig. I mean, it's funny. It's the tactic we are most familiar with, and we're not even training it. 72 top league players developed right here. Oh, the Brava lost. That's right. They're still going to get through. Absolutely, definitely going to get through. Rijeka drew 1-1, but Osijek pulled off a 1-0 victory. Well, how many derbies do we have? I mean, we only have 9 opponents every year, and I feel like every other match is a derby of some kind. All right, what's our upcoming schedule here? We've got Šabanak, and then we've got Osijek in the Cup quarterfinal. PSG may be tough. Currently sitting in 6th. We did beat Chelsea last year. But it was 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. All right, maybe I overestimated Chelsea. Oh, Atakovic is furious now. Great, thank you. Oh, thank you, football manager. I was literally going to play him in this match, too. Although, you know what I really should have done? Now that I think about it. I should have given... Like, I should have tried to drop his playing time first. Well, what did I just do? I think I want to make some... All right, we'll give Lopez the night off. Bender's going to be our backup goalkeeper, which takes care of our youth requirement. The most amazing thing. All right, Šabanak's in 6th. I think they're on like 17 points for the season. I would like to try to get through our league phase today. 3-0 victory at home, or on the road. Markovic with a goal, Di Matteo Valenta and Erwan Bartow scoring. Held them to 6 shots on goal, 2 on target. So now we have the bragging rights in the Dalmatian Derby, but it did cost us Sinisa Markovic 3 to 4 days. 9 in a row for Bealey. All right, so Markovic is going to be missing. So there's the Eternal, the Adriatic, and the Dalmatian Derby. But I think Šibenik was one. Yeah, Šibenik's the Dalmatian Derby. I think there's one with, like, Dubrava, too. Well, there's the Split Derby with Split. I was wrong about Dubrava. I'm very happy that we are a club legend. Any icons currently on the team? Erwan Bartow. Dario Serna was a icon. Yeah, well, those rivalries are currently being dominated by us. Dude. You're frickin' 19 years old. Just calm the frick down. At least he's only argumentative. But the cracks are starting to show. Like, see, this is what I don't get. Like, we've had this conversation where you've got guys that are, like, in real life, guys that are joining, like, teams like Man City and Liverpool, Chelsea. Like, Chelsea got 60 guys. They're not all going to play. But they all want to be there because they're part of something winning, right? Why are my players so bitchy? Rijeka lost 5-1 to Dinamo, which means our lead has been expanded to 8. It's a 10 over Dinamo, and then 24 over Osijek in 4th place. Feeling pretty good about our chances for a 5th consecutive title this year. Here, Garnicki, deal with him. Oh, that didn't work this time. The problem is, my problem is that I need these guys to stay here. I am going to need homegrown players moving forward. $1,100 games in man. I feel like we just did 1,000. I think we play more starter. Like, whoever we play in this match will rest for Lokomotiva. And vice versa. Like, I'm okay giving Markovic the day off. We'll move Alfano there. Christian Mazza will get the start over there. Rune Lieblein comes back. We'll have Erwan Bartow come back. Di Matteo Valenta is going to come back. Juan Carlos will come back. We'll leave Sandra Louise in. Yusuf Al-Kabi. One, two, three, four, five, six. Can't have any on the bench. Sorry, Luis. So Garnica, Garcia, Vasiu, Alfano. Sandro Luis and Mazza with Al-Kabi, Lieblein, Barto, Ron Carlos, and Di Matteo Valenta. It is the quarterfinals of the Cup, so we're going to actually play the match out. Because at this point, I mean, we're 24 straight in all competitions. We just got to run it to 25. And we all know how tricky the Cup matches can be. Especially on the road, taking on Ivan Bozic's OCX squad that features our old buddy Juan Zapata. Job Guerra, what a cool name. And, of course, Emilio Torroni up top. Always seems to get a goal against us. Hey, Tony, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for being here tonight. Quick reminders, no stream tomorrow night. There will be no stream on Friday night. I got other shit going on. Not even a shot on goal through the first 11 minutes. What is happening to this team? Oh, it's raining. No. Montero crosses. Zapata off of the post and cleared by Garcia. Vasiliu up for Barto. Counterattack is on. Up for Di Matteo Valenta. Wide for Juan Carlos. Has to wait for it. Pushes it forward and loses it to Lopez on the heavy touch. That's unfortunate. We need to get better, guys. We need to be better. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but I'm shouting demand more to this team. I haven't even touched the shouts for the last couple. Haven't needed to. Deep throw in Juan Carlos. Mazza almost knocked away by Montero. Juan Carlos gets it back. Al-Kabi across. Alfano will just drop it back for Vasiu, looking to create some space. Sandro Luis. Juan Carlos. Not the greatest shot. Hopefully Guerra will just turn it over here. Oh no, Shell. Moves it forward. Knocked away. Al-Kabi going the other way. Juan Carlos. Come on, boys. Sandro Luis. I was like, why isn't he pushing forward? And then he ends up in the perfect position. Nice pass to Erwan Barto. Loses it. Barto flipping a header on and Guerra making an easy stop. Sent long looking for Torroni. Garcia's there instead. Barto for Lieblein to Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos has not been impressing me in this match. But he's going to score here, so now it's all better. 9th goal of the year. It's Osijek 0, Hajduk 1. Parati, though, with a corner. Osijek looking to tie things up from the set piece. Alfano, great defense. Mazza can't clear it. Beaujour, Shell, Montero, and Garnica gets a hand on it and directs it behind. Parati again. Dealt with again. Osijek, though, leading 5-4. Shots on goal. 2-2 draw at St. James's. The lads in green treated Newcastle like they were Spurs to finish 6-2 on aggregate. It's like what I did last year against Chelsea. I forgot we won 5-1 at home, so the 2-2 draw at Stamford Bridge meant nothing. Ours was the reverse. We were home first. I mean, it meant something, but it didn't hurt us. It's a tough quarterfinal in this cup so far. Barto, Alfano, oh, just on the wrong side of that post. Montero getting it back from Shell up the sideline. Into the middle. Vasiu deals with it. Vasiu's been impressive these couple of matches he's played. Mazza, not so much right there. Or is it matza, like pizza? I know a guy whose name is Tommy Visa, V-I-Z-Z-A, but he started pronouncing it Vitza. But his sister still goes by Visa. Well, she does. I mean, she's got a married name now, but... Oh, good ball to Torroni. That's a good goal. 9th of the year for Emilio Torroni. I feel like he's scored at least 3 of those 9 goals against us so far. And it was Vasiu who misjudged it, so damn me for saying something good about him. Well, at least I get to say I don't like what I saw from this team. I'm not going to make any changes at the half. We're going to keep our eye on things. Vasiu, that 6.4, that's unfortunate. That's really like one bad play. Erwan Bartow plays it. Mazza. Vasiu. And he missed it. He missed it all. Although I think he may have been offside. Which is bad too. So we're going to make substitutions. Vasiu's coming out. Maurice Lopez, he's motivated. He's coming in. Di Matteo Valenta will make way for Atakovic. And Christian Matza will come out, and Frank is going in. Sure, I'll play him for half an hour. Sandro Luis to throw it in, getting it back from Rune Lieblein, losing it to Coley. Played back, Guerra. Launching it long. Garcia's the only one there. Chests it down. Alakabi. Erwan Bartow. Frank. Still with it. Alfano ahead. Sandro Luis. And Guerra kick save and a beauty. Rune Lieblein. Sending it in. Oh. Can't win it. Juan Carlos. Whoa, that was perfect. He left it out for Rune Lieblein and... All right, more fresh legs. Alkabi's going to come off and place Bruno Spelek. And BKO in for Erwan Bartow. I'm not loving this. Tighter than I thought it would be. Atakovic dropping it down. Sandro Luis. Juan Carlos. Lopez again, but Alfano over the top. Frank, weak effort, however, and snatched out of the air by Guerra. Turn it over. Almost. Vondo. On Jukovic. Looking for Torroni. Lopez has it. Shibelic. BKO. Up the middle. Atakovic chests it down. And Guerra coming out off of his line and making a beautiful save. I told you, man, these cup ties are ridiculous. They're always tight, no matter who we're playing. Almost. Demanding more once again. Spellich Lieblein back for Lopez. I don't like this possession deep in our zone stuff, boys. Garcia. Not a lot of options, but he finds Shibelic. Too far in front of Lieblein. Zapata. Blažević, and this may be it. This could very well be it. Sent across. Montero Zapata down. Coley and Garnica saves it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Coley with the corner in the 85th minute. Taking his time. Sending it in. Cleared away. Alfano, is he going to get there before it goes out of bounds? No. I forget. I don't remember if we go to extra. This is new for us. Oh, over the top. Atakovic off of the post. What? Sandra Luiz, though. Juan Carlos. Ruin Lieblein. Sandra Luiz. Shibelic. Blocked. Atakovic scores. 6th of the year. Osijek 1. Hajduk 2. 90th minute heroics from Milan. Atanakovic. Well, I just beat the crap out of Chelsea. You should be fine. The Heart Attack Kids. Lieblein corner. Garcia. Goal. Gonzalo Garcia is first of the year. And now it looks like it was never in doubt. Goals in the 90th and 93rd minutes. Just now or earlier? Oh, during the leaf. Then you've got this. Now you're on a roll. Easy win. When all was said and done, it was an easy 3-1 victory. Exactly. Like you're playing with house money now. You didn't expect to get past Newcastle. Now you've got Chelsea. You got a little bit of a head of steam. I'm sure you're feeling better about it. Sandra Luiz picking up player of the match. We go from scouting Man City to Derry City. "17 games won in a row between September 5th and November 29th is a new record. One draw against Šibenik. It's the last time we dropped points. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to know. And it's not that he's even been spectacular. Like, he just comes through in clutch situations. Like, he's pedestrian there, except he's not. If that makes... Like, it's only when he's got the ball, like, in the attacking area. Like, but when he's, like, playing, like, wingback stuff, he just doesn't look it. He doesn't look it, I guess, is my point. And then all of a sudden, he just, like, goes... Veep. Jean-Philippe Francillon, the first league goal of the month. And to the surprise of very few, we once again named manager of the month. That would be awesome. Yeah. I don't want to discuss the issue with Toplak. I'm tired of meeting with these second teamers about their playing time. Like they do realize they are going to get playing time eventually. We are young. Garnico with Benito Garcia and Markovic. Juan Carlos and Boyardee. Shibelic and Lieblein. Sulius, Atakovic, and Golem. You know, forget about Lieblein. Let's try out Vojkovic. We're playing Lokomotiva. Again, like, I'm not trying to look down on Lokomotiva, but they are in a well-deserved 9th place. Also, because the Coupe de France, one of the finalists punching a ticket to the Stade de France will be in Ligue 2. Wow. That's impressive. And we still won 2-0. Frank and an own goal from Justin Andrich. No, we're not out to hurt the opposition. Never. Big match, though, coming up against Paris Saint-Germain, currently sitting 6th in the Champions League. So they're having a pretty good run in Europe right now. $18 wins, obviously a new record. Oh, how did No, I don't want... Didn't mean to click on Lokomotiva. Just curious how my players did here. Takovic won a 6.2. Oof. Bartow named player of the match with the assist. Really? That's why I tell you, man, these cups are just... We're up 11 on Rijeka now. We're up 8 on Rijeka. They just beat the Brava, who has fallen into 5th place. There are 28 points separating 1st and 5th as of right now. Midway through the season, by the way. We have hit the midway point. We are on 50 out of a possible 54 points. Campaign steps up for Alfano to win the European Golden Boy. Won previously by Erwan Bartow. Pashko Golem when he was still at Dinamo. And Emery Allard. Dinamo sold him to Inter for $7.25 million, and then we bought him for $52. Which is a lot of money for a guy that we're not playing regularly, to be perfectly honest with you. We might need to rectify that. We're on Carlos linked with the sale to Arsenal, apparently. Dinamo's got Club Brugge at home. Why does it do that? Where it's like, all right, here's the match. You click continue, and then it goes, okay, here's the match. Without actually showing the match. But they did win 2-1. So after this round of Europe, we'll take a look at where everything stands through 6 matches. We are at the Parc des Princes. If we can treat PSG at the Parc des Princes in a similar vein to the way we treated... we've already qualified. We have 3 matches left to go in the Champions League, and we have already qualified for at least the top 24. I was saying something about Europe. I don't remember what it is now. Go Golem to Miles. Let's just bring in Sandra Luiz to get him. Lopez goes there, and Giuseppe Alfano, who has definitely earned himself, in my opinion. These numbers have earned him a regular spot. As a 20-year-old, hell yeah. Ricardinho back on. King Pedro there. BKO can come out. And Carrasco. Second in Ligue 1 play FCSM is ninth in Ligue 2. Your winner plays Stade Rennais, currently 12th in Ligue 1. The other semifinal is Bastia, 8th in Ligue 2, against Guignon, who is 10th in Ligue 2. So, wait, so you're second in Ligue 1, right? Okay, so you're still in the quarters. The semi is going to be either you or FCSM in against Stade Rennais in the semis. Meanwhile, it's Bastia and Guignon. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. Garnica, Alfano, Lopez, Markovic, Sandra Luiz, Frank, Miles, Golem, Barto, Juan Carlos, and Di Matteo Valenta. Oh, got it. Deep breaths. Paris, Saint-Germain. Let's go. 4-3-3. They've got Ben Wagstaff. They've got Julian Schwartz. Borna Boban. Yeah. I was thinking about signing him, but he was cost prohibitive. He would have been a very expensive backup. Dave, that's the plan, man. It's a plan that has worked so far. 24 wins in all competitions in a row. We are unbeaten in 40-something since last year. We have not lost a match. Well, that's in the league. That's in the league. We have not lost a match in the league since October of 2044. And the ironic thing is, I don't like them, and I did manage them when I was in the French league. Ooh, nice job by Erwan Barteau, but Deary's still able to come free with it. Schwartz in the circle. Villagra. They're doing some nice passing, some good possession. We will recognize that. They do not appear to be dominating in any way, shape, or form. And Garnica able to make a save. I think that one even took a deflection on its way in. Griffiths to deliver the corner. Petros can't get his hand on it. Villagra. Petros pops it over. Pixel. What's up, my man? Good to see you. 2 more days. I am 2 more days of my 40s. Technically only 1 after today. Oh. Yep, nothing else important. All right, Alfano in control. Markovic, Miles. Loses it to Deary. Oy vey. Nice steal by Sandra Louise. Bartow out wide to Franck. Come on, Franck. Moves it to his right. He'll shoot. And Boban able to get his hands on it. Corner for Bartow. In. Lopez, too strong. So, Pixel, if you're just joining us, this is our second Champions League match of the night. The first, we went into Stamford Bridge and put 5 up against Chelsea in a 5-0 victory. We enter this match 5-0-0 in the Champions League. Oh, that was terrible. That was bad. That was bad. Abdulas. Oh, stolen away by Sandra Louise. We have won 24 matches in all competitions in a row. We are unbeaten in the league in the last 40-some. Stolen away. Di Matteo Valenta in. Shooting. Another save by Boban. Come on, Bartow. Let's go. Come on, Sandra Louise. Let's go. Guys, somebody. Score a goal. Griffiths heads it away. Sandra Louise has it. Pashka Golem. We'll drop it back to Garnica. Adam Zero, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Have I seen Mike Bassett Football Manager? No. What is that? Wagstaff. Oh, blocked. And Mauricio Pereira ends up putting it in under the crossbar. And PSG has a 1-0 lead. This is our first time that we, like in a match that we've managed, that we've seen the wrong end of a score at any point in the match. I'll have to check that out. Mike Bassett, Football Manager. Mike Bassett, England Manager. Is what it's called. The Spinal Tap of football, they say. Oh, it's free on Prime Video. But I'm going to be honest with you. So, like, yeah, that was the disappointing goal to give up. But I don't feel like we're getting... We're getting PSG'd, you know? Pereira looking back post. Garnica handles it. Wait, what? What? They called a penalty? Are you kidding me? Oh, boo. All right, that was bull. A push. They said there was a push. Oh, that was BS. And now the wheels are coming off. No. What the How about that? Jeez Louise. My mouse is being a little bitch. I'm replacing my attack. Oh, man, there it is. Did you see it? Did you see it? Well, either Pixel brought the bad luck or I made the mistake of talking about it. I mean, we are not getting good play out of way too many guys. Sandra Luiz. To Ruan Carlos. Looking for Atakovic. Cleared away. Frank back in. Pereira clears it. Frank again. Gollum. Out for Frank's got to come back for it. Sulius back post. Atakovic can't win it. Sandra Luiz. Sulius blasts it. God. Are you kidding me? Pixel, you're a jinx, man. What the? Why does it keep making frickin' changes I don't want to make? I can't possibly have to replace the battery in this already. Švedić loses it. Benitez, the Miles, Gollum. Like, let's get one back, please. Markovic, Sandra Luiz. Like, the team all of a sudden is killing my vibe. Thank you. The Greek Freak to the rescue. It's 3-1. Consolation goal, but I'll take a consolation goal. I mean, they got lucky with the first goal. And I'm not discounting the skill, but I mean, it was a tough shot. It was not an easy shot to make, but then gifted that penalty. Lieblein in. Oh, Boban makes the save. And then scoring the goal off of a corner just to... And that was the first corner goal we had given up in a very long, as far as I know, in a very, very long time. Benitez, yeah, Lopez, too much. Our first loss in 25 in all competitions. And I gave the recommended team talk. So we're on the road at Paris. It's just one match, not the most important one that we're going to have. Although we are in third now, thanks to that BS. Dinamo, though, sits 14th. Although only 2 points from Oblivion, so they really need at least one more victory. And we've got CFR Cluj still coming up. And I think Ran. I think we've got Ran and Cluj. Yep, Cluj and Ran. Of course, those are coming up in December. We've got one more match in the league. It's against Karlovat's 1919. Oh, we actually have a B in a category. Still below average, though. By the way, #1 youth system in all of Europe. This is the #1 youth system in all of Europe. It just tells me that, yeah, Lartigue is playing really well. 22 goals, 10 assists in 19 U19 matches. Dubrava is on the road at Trabzonspor. That's kind of a rough one. Osijek hosting Sporting. Rijeka on the road at Shakhtar. Toplak, go away. No, Pixel, you're not getting it. No, they're not. 20 youth facilities, 20 youth recruitment, 20 junior coaching. This is my head of youth development. It's just ridiculous. Osiak lost. Rijeka drew. I did not see what Dubrava did. Oh yeah, it's been like this for over a decade. I mean, that's not to say that players haven't developed to a certain extent. Oh, come on, Frank. What the... You have played in the last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 matches. Now, those 3 in a row, yes. But look who we're playing. Šibenik, Osijek, and Lokomotiva. Okay, you're not starting as much, but it's only because I'm trying to give other people a chance to frickin' play. I got to back down from Frank. He's too good. 13 goals, 12 assists, and 25 overall appearances for the team. Oh, now we're getting all the stories about players leaving. Gustavo, Barto, Valente. All right, Valente is not going to do that. I'll play Frank because he was bitching. Fine, you know what, Toplok? You've been complaining. Rainier Kaminsky, another player that's been bitching and moaning. We're gonna play the bitchers and moaners. If our streak in the league comes undone against last place Karlovac, because I've done some squad rotating, then I don't know what to tell you. Kaminsky's unhappy about playing out of position, but he's also unhappy for not playing. But we still won 3-0. Although Frane Shudo did put them up 1-0 in the 7th minute, but then Frank scored a goal and Di Matteo Valente with a hat trick, or no, would have been a hat trick if he didn't miss the penalty in the 86th minute. But he added a brace, so... And earned himself player of the match honors. 11 straight in the league victorious. Why is Larti... He's a U19 player. He is literally... I mean, he is going to be very good. He's still 933 days away from being homegrown. It's over 1,000 days? I mean, I might have to sell guys that I don't want to sell. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So Slaven Belupo beat Osijek. Rijeka lost again, so we are now 11 points up. We've played 19, which means there are 17 matches remaining in the season. How are we doing in Europe? 8.833. We have fewer points than Portugal, fewer points than France. We have fewer points than everybody ahead of us. We have fewer points than the Netherlands. We are now almost a full 8 points behind Portugal. How is this still happening? We need to hold off the Netherlands and stay in 7th place at the very least. Champions League, we already took a look. After 6 matches, we are on 15 points in 3rd. Dinamo's in 14th. Europa League, nobody in the top 10, but Osijek is knocking on the door. In fact, why would they be behind Ludogorets? Because Ludogorets hasn't lost. 3 wins, 3 draws. But you'd think the 4 wins would take precedence. Well, anyway, Osijek is in 10th. Rijeka is in 13th. So both teams in very good position. In fact, Rijeka needs just, 2 points out of their final 2. They're 2 wins, 4 draws. They need 2 points to guarantee themselves a spot moving on. And in the Europa Conference League, Dubrava has already qualified. They still have 1 match left to play. They are currently sitting on 10 points after 5. They've got 1 left. I think it's it's in a couple of days. They're on the road, though. They're taking on Slovan Bratislava. What team is this? This is Viborg FF out of Denmark. I've got a couple of new kits since I last saw you. I got this one. This is the from the USLW, the Oakland Soul, and it's even got Oakland and the number 0 on the back. So this one's pretty cool. And no, that's not. That's my Spetsy. I'm trying to figure out where sometimes I just toss them over when I'm done. That's my Hanover. Which one did I just... Oh, I just got... it's a team out of Turkey. Now I can't remember. Let me look at the teams in the Super League. GFK. Gaziantep FK. Oh, we've got a training camp in Istanbul, speaking of Turkey. That's coming up in a couple of weeks. Ron Carlos is getting interest. We're just going to go through. I'm going to take a quick break after we get to... see if Dubrava can make it into the round of 16 in the Europa Conference League, which I believe they did last year. Taking on Slovan Bratislava. Oops. That wasn't the guy I wanted to send. Bear with me, please hold. Frank, Racing Club have made an offer for Christian Maza. Probably for much less than I paid for him. Yeah, I paid $10 million. Just this year. No, last year. He's made 0 league appearances for us. I've played him in the league and I've played him in the Champions League. Or I played him in the Cup and in the Champions League. I am rejecting this offer. That's a BS offer. Not answering that question. 1-0 victory for the Brava. They're going through to the round of 16, my friends. They will finish and qualify in 6th place in the Europa Conference League. So they get themselves a bye. They earned us almost a full... No, wait a minute. Weren't we at like 8.33 something, or was it 8.3 something? Whatever. 9.5 points now, so we're in better position. We now have more points this year than Germany. This is going to be a fun year, though. I think this is the year we bounce back 2 years from now. We're still scouting Lech. I'm like, we're not playing Lech. No, he's not moving. We're not hiring a technical director. One player in all of Belgium. Benito has done his beautiful. All right, hang tight, everyone. We've got 2 more matches in the Champions League, plus whatever we feel like getting done today. And we've got a training camp that we need to set up for Turkey. In fact, let's just do this right now. Similar reputation teams. We got to get Kasim Pasha in there. Let's play Bajakshi here. Galatasaray, and let's beat up on Eyüpspor. Am I getting FIFA this year? Yeah. I still have my subscription, at least until October. I still have my subscription from last year to the FIFA Pro, so I'll be downloading it. I may be doing that on Friday, and maybe that's how I spend my Friday. At least part of my birthday. We shall see. We can talk about that more when we return. Hang tight, everybody. See you in a few. Well, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be streaming at all on Friday. Definitely not Friday night. I've got dinner plans. Ollie's looking at Rune Lieblein. No, I'm never going to answer any questions of the press on these rumors about my players. I don't want to give them any ideas. Di Matteo Valenta's in the form of his life. And Gabin Lartigue says, sure. Whiz or provolone on a cheesesteak? Provolone. And I don't even really like provolone, but whiz is no. Cheese whiz is gross. I don't care if it's a Philly thing. Although, ironically, my fantasy football team is Philly Whiz with. Which is the way you would order. Whiz with onions. Mid-season fitness report, nobody's in bad shape. Liverpool have declared interest in Juan Carlos. That's great. However, he ain't going anywhere. Wanna be so cruel. Offers have been made for Ricardinho. So willing to discuss terms, but he's happy to stay put, so he will stay put. There's been no row. There is no row. Al Ittihad cannot have Di Matteo Valenta. Who starts these rumors? And why are there so many AI teams trying to completely and absolutely unsettle every single one of my players? All right, he's happy to stay put. Great, so I can reject all offers. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna marry you anyway. Olympiacos have made an offer for Sulis Sulius. He may become unsettled if I don't sell him for $235,000. No. No. I'm not going to just sell my players because finances weren't right. Now he's offended because I went down a different path. They're just trying to create discord. And I'm not having any of it. We are an incredible team right now. 2 to 3 weeks, Sandra Louise is going to be out. Because the values aren't there. That's the thing. They don't think they can. Training camp is underway. I still like Tony. Igor Kaselia is going to be, he's 32, but he's going to be out of contract. Shvelich has actually been valuable, so we're going to trigger his extension. Bender doesn't really have a higher squad status, does he? Vucevic hasn't really broken into the first team. He's just a homegrown player who fills a spot. Four-one win, Gustavo, Lieblein. Ooh, Lartigue scored a goal. So did Contreras, two guys who are complaining about not playing. I mean, of course, this is just a friendly in Turkey, but Callum Owen is 5 appearances away from making 50. We'll get another $2.5 million out of that deal. Let's see what we can do against Bajak Shahir. Emerson Garnica, CONCACAF Goalkeeper of the Year. 49 appearances, 24 clean sheets. So 48% of the time he has managed to keep a clean sheet. A 7.24 average rating for a goalkeeper, which in Football Manager we know is pretty good. Conceded only 31 goals. Although he is getting up there. Oh, now Frank is injured for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's been great. I'm just glad we've been able to hang on to him for this long. That's been our problem with we sign these tremendous goalkeepers who then just get poached. Higuita is very happy he was sold. I forgot we sold him. Or the fans were very happy he was sold. I honestly thought he was going to be better. Arsenal made an offer for Miles. He's gone. He's unhappy I blocked his transfer. Dude, why? Discuss the issue with Miles. Influential player. Stroke the ego. Although I've got to do it like 3 times a year. Bonasic has been training well. 16 years old. First team goal of the month. Oh, he came in 3rd. But we won manager of the month again, so. And now Baldo Shibelik is out with a virus. Loan stats look good. Ron Carlos. Pashko Golem. I mean, this is less than he has no interest in joining Bayern anyway, so don't have to even worry about it. Ruin Lieblein. Transfer value of 40 million, so we get a BS offer. He's not interested in talking to them. Those are not my current players, so who cares? Amiens. All right, let's go. Bazakshi here. (4-2) win. Ruin Lieblein. Pair of goals for Lartigue. And Atakovic also scored. But now we're without Ruin Lieblein for 3 to 4 weeks with a back strain. Nice. Sandro Louis, you are incredibly interested in speaking to Chelsea. You have a 150 million release clause. Liverpool in an offer for Pashko Golem. See, the thing is, he's Croatian. So he fills a homegrown quota as well. He's incredibly interested in leaving for Liverpool. Yeah, that's why I countered back, and now I can just say, hey, they didn't offer enough. Shep Boyardee wants to go to PSG. Another BS offer for Ruin Lieblein. And everyone wants to talk about their future. Sandro Luis, guess what? You have a release clause. His just attitude is getting worse and worse, though. $66 million, that's not terrible. 69. All right, 72. It's way more than they were offering. And now Sandro Luis has announced his intention to leave the club. I'm pretty sure he signed for like 4 more years. No, he's not. Oh. He's a year and a half out. Oops. Squad is on. Well, oh my God. Why do you all think that I should let him leave the club? Oh, well, look who it is. Defender, 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 defender. All of the center backs are like, yeah, let him go. Everyone he shares a position with. Oh, and they're all expressionless, too. What do you do right by the club? Oh. They're going to back down. They're going to be unhappy that I backed down. It didn't really affect their personal morale all that much. Atakovic getting offers now. I mean, at least if we sold him, we'd be getting our money's worth. But 4 goals, 4 assists in 6 starts, 9 relief appearances. I mean, the thing is, we just have a ton of really good players in these roles. Luckily, he doesn't actually want to go there, so we're fine. I think I can do better than that guy to fill that spot if I really wanted to. (6-2), 3 for Atakovic, 3 for Pashko Gollum. Ryan Albasha has gone to Bayer Leverkusen. We got some extra kerching. Not a lot, but I'll still take it. 6-2 victory. And we're rotating. And we've got like our 3rd stringer in goal. See, 52 million's not enough. That's actually a good offer for Atakovic. That 14 million rising to 20 and a half. Except he doesn't really want to go to Bayern. Take that money, watch it burn, sing with a minute less. I don't really want to sell him, but it's more game time for Pashko Gollum. I blocked the transfer to Arsenal because you're an influential player. Oh, he didn't like that. Yep, you have a release clause. Team has to come first. Now he's insulted. Negative mindset. Love it. Thank you so very much, Football Manager. $40 million for Rune Lieblein. He's got 120. 120 million release clause. He's not going anywhere. But if you notice, I'm potentially selling some players. Guys in positions that I have plenty of coverage in. Sungyoung Gi going for $67 million. I mean, at this point, we probably could. Like, all these... I don't even care enough about you guys to have that conversation. Like, why do they want me to get rid of everybody? Yeah, this guy wouldn't even make my top 5. Abe Spore. Wow, we lost, but Lartika scored. But yeah, we're playing our third string goalkeeper. Everybody else is rotating. It is what it is. It's a friendly. Who cares? Bartow, there has been no row with Bartow. It's all a misunderstanding. You guys in the press are just making stuff up again. Team leader meeting. They feel I should let Erwan Bartow leave the club. Why? Why do you feel I should let him leave the club? The fans love him. He's consistent. He enjoys big matches. He's a world-class player. Why should I let him leave the club? Yes, Killer. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, really. Well, what is your question? I don't find myself very knowledgeable, but I appreciate the thought. And Emerson Garnica, by the way, to his credit, he's always with me. In fact, he's in a better mood now than when he started off. But yeah, Killer, please ask your. I might actually be able to answer your question. Although you're seeing the challenges you run into in a Build a Nation save. He's let down because I said keep your options open. So I'm probably not going to have a choice. So Boyardi's off to Milan. I'm disappointed he chose to express himself in this manner. Do I perhaps fear that giving in so easily will lead to other players in the squad losing respect for your authority? Treat each situation on its own merits. Some might say that such an approach is a bit risky. I don't think it's a risk. Sorry, just adjusting something. Bear with me one moment, please. There we go. Maybe Killer didn't have a question, or it's a really long question and he's still typing. I'm not going to talk about Tottenham's interest, although Spurs has already met one release clause. All right, we're going to send Mazza home. He'll probably be back in time for Cluj anyway. You're managing PAL from Greece. You're in the 6th season in December. You want to do more in the Champions League than the round of 16. The fact that you're getting to the round of 16 is fantastic, by the way. You won 4 doubles and have enough money and a team with 140, 150 current ability. Should you use a 4-3-3 gegenpress tactic you found? I don't know the makeup of your team. I don't know the way that you like to play. I don't know your players themselves. But what I can say, so just to give you an idea, this is the tactic we are currently running. I was getting there, not me. This is my I'm chasing the game, which I haven't used in over a year in game. And this is the tactic we were using before. The reason I have these tactics is because of what Not Me said. We created a tactic that makes the best use of our players. And that is what I recommend to you. Now, that 4-3-3 gegenpress you found may suit your players. That could be the answer. But I think that the fact that you've taken PAOK to the round of 16 in the Champions League, I'm guessing multiple times. I've made it past the round of 16 a couple of times. Quarterfinals a lot lately. Semifinals once. Even though we've won 7 league titles in 9 years. Maybe more than 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 8 league titles in the last 10 years. Because it just so happens that we run into other teams that are doing better. Atakovic is gone. 36.5 million. Because we have set up a tactic and then found the players to fit the tactic. So that 4-3-3 gegenpress is only going to work if you find the players, or if you already have, or you go out and find the players that fit that tactic. See, there's apparently a row with us and Axel Contreras, but he's also happy to stay if we choose not to sell him. He has not been trying to force a move. Yeah, but that's not really an offer of $29 million. But they do have a point. I shouldn't have made that. Shouldn't have made that promise. I know he is, and that's the worst part about it all. I should have just originally just said you have a minimum fee release clause, and that's it. So you know what? I'm rejecting it. I'll deal with the fallout. I only have 2 guys who are actually CMs. You have a release clause. Pay rise? See, the pay rise, like, it doesn't knock it down as much. Cello does play good music from time to time. One would argue he plays good music all the time. Although Dave would disagree, our Australian friend. He doesn't like the more modern stuff. All right, well, we've got some players to replace. Let's get Lartika in to the Champions League. And let's get Al-Kaabi in. Part of me wants to just take Rune Lieblein and tell him to piss off. Christian Mazza's only going to be out for a day. Benito's asking to leave. But we knew that. I'm unregistering Toplak. I don't need him. Which means I'm going to put Contreras or Kaminsky. Contreras. And I'm confirming that. That's my Champions League squad for CFR Cluj. 2 offers for Franck. Does he want to go to PSG? Not that I want to sell him. All right, he doesn't want to go to either place, so I can reject. Oh, good. At least Robert Toplak, with his abysmal attitude, is supportive of us. That's I'm not going to have like full-blown conversations with these guys. I'm going to give him my reasoning. And if they don't accept it, Milan beat Dinamo. Crap. Crap. All right, let's get our team back in shape. You know what? Screw you, Barto. Actually, you know who I should play here? Sulius. Garnica, Alfano, Lopez, Markovic, Sandra, Luiz, and Gustavo. Miles, Sulius. Gollum, Juan Carlos. Dimit. You know what? Do I have unavailable player? No. Where's my 19-year-old? Kaminsky, Tobak, Jurisic, Vucevic, Vucevic. Like, I literally just registered him. Frank, Shibelik, Pedro, Carrasco, Benito, Mazza, Barto, Contreras, BKO, Oh, because I don't have my U19s. That's why. Let's see what Lartigue can do. Frank's injured anyway. Lartigue is going to get the start. Let's go. Gavin Lartigue. You know what? I'm going to give you a real number. Gavin Lartigue is getting number 9. No manager, by the way, for Cluj. I fancy our chances. Lartigue across, cleared. Lartigue. Can't pick Alessandro Luiz. Roman looking to go the other way. Up ahead for Lupu. Losing it to Miles. Markovic. Golem. Lartigue. Almost his first Champions League goal. At this point, I don't have any. Honestly, I have far less time right now than I have had. I've gotten many more people viewing the live streams on YouTube than they were viewing the videos. I was putting a lot of work into it. I'm not disparaging people, but it's a lot of work for me. At this point, the only way to really effectively do it on a regular basis, to actually create and edit these videos, is to give up streaming time, which I don't really plan on doing. So I'm thinking of potentially just doing my Build a Nation on YouTube and just do it as like a yearly update thing. But I haven't figured out really how I want to do that. Pashko Golem, good goal. Kind of. I mean, obviously he's doing that as a recap of what's happening on stream, though. But chances are I'm doing the Journeyman on stream, because I think that's what we all decided everyone wanted to see. And I'm fine with that. I enjoy it. Nice goal by Gustavo. His 4th of the year. Is he onside? He is. It will count. Although, he may have been offside. But, Tubby, do you understand how much work that is? I have a full-time job, kids, other responsibilities outside of this. It took me so long to edit down. I started off doing that, editing down live streams. And I'm not monetized, so I'm not making money off it, so I can't, like, hire an editor. No, they don't. Nor do they have any good goal by Claudiu Maxim. Nor do they have any desire to assist me in any way, shape, or form doing this. No idea. That was a finish. That was a hell of a finish. He's coming off at halftime, by the way, with that knock. We're going to need to find another gear. Meanwhile, Juan Carlos coming out. Vladimir Carrasco. Get in, son. Gustavo drops it back for Lopez. Can we make it 4? Markovic, Sandra Louise. Deep, wide, Sulius, Markovic, in. Sinisha Markovic. Holy Moses. I do love it when the libero gets involved. All right, Luis is going to come out. We're going to put in Axel Contreras, get him some playing time. Lartigue will come out for BKO. Your nephew's 10, came up with the idea for a video game was to make so you do it together whenever you get together, the two of you, but his attention span isn't there for you. I mean, that's great. But I don't understand kids these days either. We used to have more common interests, and then they drifted away. Exactly. Gustavo, BKO, Bajenko, Kristulevich Opara. Goal. No, they're kids. They get older. Wasn't interested in doing stuff with my parents. Roscoe to Contreras. Over. Oh, looking for Golem, and Petrus picks it out. So yes, Gustavo. Miles. Pocket picked. One back. Gustavo. Golem switches over to Carrasco. Nice ball. Golem out to Gustavo. Gustavo. Golem blocked. And cleared. Oh, what a save by Garnica. Well, I'm glad you have that opportunity. But this is going to guarantee us a spot in the round of 16. I mean, it's got to. This will be 18 points for us. As Contreras moves up. Sulius on a yellow. Oh, he curls it in. Six-one. I'll play the song. We're playing the song. Congratulations. I'm delighted. We've qualified through. I better pray that really all this was. And I'm feeling stuck on the needle, but I won't rely on luck because I praise you. Second place. We're a point behind Barca. So if we win and Barca draws or loses, we will be the top seed in the Champions League. Dinamo has dropped down to 20th. It's getting a little precarious. That loss was not good. However, if they win, they will be fine. Juan Carlos is going to be out 4 to 7 days, excuse me. Great performance by Gustavo. Sulius was great. Will there be any deals? I'm not going to answer your question. Deal between Dinamo and Rijeka, but Dinamo won't talk to us for anything. Morten Son... I forgot about Morten. Morten Sonichen. Cernichen. Why did I... Oh, I remember why I signed him, because he was cheap as hell. That's why. Like, why did I sign that guy? Cheap as hell. Slaven Belupo is next, and then we have Stavrene to end our Champions League phase campaign. Who is highly recommend here? Besart Gashi. Oh, of course. 21 years old. 21 years old. He's a 200 million player. That's ridiculous. Patently ridiculous. Igor was worth 150 million. Now he's not. He's homegrown. Bring him home. Bring him home. Back to Croatia. He's still a great defender. Why do you feel like I should give Robert Toplak? Because Robert Toplak is actually a decent player, isn't he? He's a decent player amongst a ton of decent players. Oh, we got Europa League action. Where are our guys in the Europa League? Rijeka lost to Genk. Osijek beat Legia. You know what? We'll play the suggested squad. I did too. Yeah, I mean, it's the classic. I mean, but this is a very good. This is a very good cover. 120 million, Rune. Nope, I'm rejecting that. Balder Shabelik is actually playing for me. Oscar is an elite fullback, except I don't play left fullback. But thank you for letting me know. As did I. I used to play for a radio station that played all of that stuff. I used to work for a radio station that played all of that stuff. Are we going to have this conversation again? Release clause. You have a release clause. Like, how many times am I going to have this conversation with him? All right, now we're starting to get some serious offers for Franck. He's incredibly interested. Baldo, you are playing for me. You've made 11 appearances so far. I'm sure he would be a terrific signing. Marco Gandolfi. Yeah, I was looking at him before. Hajduk versus Slaven Belupo. Of course, Ricardinho is not going to be in goal. Markovic, we'll do that. Alkabi, sure. Sandra Louise, yeah. Why is Sonishin on my bench? All right, Matiash cannot be my backup goalkeeper because I'm not going to have a foreigner as a backup goalkeeper. Di Matteo Valenta is not going to be there. Pashko Gollum is going to play on the right-hand side. Lartigue will get another start in the league. Bartow, sure. Sulius was very good in that last match. Benitez in place of Gustavo. That's my team, and I'm sticking with it. All right, he can have number 43. Why is Luis Benitez? Oh, my God. I play these guys, and they're like, whoa. 2-0. Golem, Valenta. We move. Chabel. Great place to play football. Pay raise? No. '12 straight in the league. Victorious. Giuseppe Alfano wants a new contract. Okay. What would you like? What's he looking for? Between 58 and 70 grand a week. That's a little bit of a raise. Wants to start the majority of the matches. Which he is anyway. All right, well, let's have the talk, because then he'll be... All right, we'll kick off talks in the near future. So we're making a promise that we know we can keep, because we're going to offer him a new contract right now. Regular starter, sure. 53 grand for 4 years. Let's remove that. I'll give you the 10%. $57 for 4 years. God, this whole thing. He has a release. Can you say release clause, boys and girls? What do you want, Kaminsky? Administrative error. Sorry, the Champions League. Thank you, see? How hard was that? Igor Kasalia is joining the team. Next year, but he's joining the team. Confirmed. All right, we're scouting Ren. We've got... I forgot to... I did not rest my players. Arsenal have made an offer for Emerson Garnica. Of course he's extremely interested. I'm not... Why would they think that I was letting my frickin' best... Why? Why would they think that? How is Lartigue getting nothing out because he's with the U19s? I'm not talking to him about it. Now watch. The team's going to be like, why we think we should let him go. I'm not talking to Robert Toplak. Contreras, Shibelic, Alcabi, Pedro. Yep, not interested in making any changes. All these young players, like, I don't know what they're expecting. Wow. We are massive favorites against Rennes. Release clause. And Lieblein hasn't even been able to, like, train or anything. Dynamo just lost again. Damn it. Dynamo's not going to make it, are they? They're hanging on by a thread. Although Leverkusen, Juventus, Zvezda, Salzburg, and Roma all have already played 8. So they can be leapfrogged by Frankfurt. Ran so if we beat Ran, we're doing Dynamo a favor. So Frankfurt can knock them down the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. And then the Zerdinski, but like that would be a miracle. They would need to win by 6 or more. And who are they playing? They're playing PSG. So Dynamo is going to get through to the next round. Even though they let themselves get spanked by Liverpool. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the absolute... Sorry, and a little bit of a argument here. Oh, I just backed down. What did I just do? I hit the wrong thing. Oh, hell no. All right, he's suspended. He's unregistered. Yeah, but I think I may have made a promise. Di Matteo, Valenta, Ricardinho is going to go on the bench. You know, we'll put Miles out wide. Sandro Luis can kiss my butt. Baldo Shibelic has been talking about more playing time. We'll get more playing time. Pretty sure I said something wrong there. I misclicked. Interesting formation for the Ren folks. Oh yeah, ads manager's been updated. I keep forgetting to check that. What do you mean where's not me when you need him? Golem. Oh, he tries to curl it into that top corner. Pashko. Pashko Golem. Scoring in the 11th minute, making it Hajduk 1, Ren 0. So far, it's working. It's working. Barca right now drawing Porto 0-0. So our victory is going to make us top of the table in the Champions League after the league phase. Assuming we win, that is. Good ball control by Batache. Gets it back. Oh, there's a pass picked up by Di Matteo Valenta. Get in! Oh, Magnin stays with him and makes the save. Barto. Oh. Thought Sulius got there first. Another corner. This time. Oh, Markovic just wide. I'm not familiar with the cover of the Bruno Mars album. I don't like what I just saw from this team. Get better. Shibelic, Barto. Oh, man. Beautiful ball movement, and we miss it by that much. Barto, Markovic, Miles. Onside, Miles. No. Oh, Maurice Lopez scoring his first goal of the year. Great corner. Bartow. Markovic. Oh, crossbar. Oh. Is that a save? Nope, goal kick. Wait, when did Ren score? I missed the Ren goal. See, this is what happens when somebody, like, you're having a conversation with someone who keeps calling you fucking self-centered when I'm actually in the middle of doing something else, but they don't give a flying fuck. And yeah, I just dropped 2 F-bombs in 10 seconds. No, actually, let's do that. And we'll bring in Benito and move Alfano over to the other side. Fresh legs. Erwan Bartow. In. Shibelic. Oh! Off a deflection, but a goal for Baldo Shibelic. I'll take it. Backheel past Sandra Louise. Miles Shibelic, Gustavo. Oh. So Monty tripped him up. Referee says play on. Riviere. Jordan Riviere. Good goal. Meanwhile, still 0-0 between Barca and Porto. We're going to demand more from our team. Hopefully we can hang on to this win. Cleared. Riviere getting it. Buali. They're starting to run us. They're starting to run us. Cleared, but not far enough. Mikhailovic. Miles. Oh, Bartow goes away with it. Yeah, he's offside. Don't pass it up to Di Matteo Valenta. Alfano. Sandra Louise. Pashko Golem. Along the sideline. Charges forward. Drop. Alfano. Shibelic. Alfano. His shot. And Magny will redirect it behind. I'm getting sweaty. Sandra Louise. Another big save by Mignon. Penalty. Who's taking it? Erwan Bartow. Wow. We managed to win anyway. Which means, I'm assuming, as we play the song, I'm assuming that Barcelona did not win. As long as Barcelona did not win, we are the #1 seed heading into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions. Oh, Barcelona won. You've got to be kidding. 86th minute goal. Oh, it's the Barca way. 21 points. New agent suggestion, another winger. All right, let's see what happens with the rest of Europe here. Rijeka's got Maribor, Rune Liebland. 120 million. Can you imagine if Atleti actually paid it and we had another player go to Atleti? Alfaro is happy. We gotta rest our players. Rijeka 1. Osiek drew AZ 0-0. So, coefficient-wise, 13.3333 points, still behind Portugal. Still only a 2-point cushion over the Netherlands. How is that even possible? Oh, because they actually seem to be having a pretty good year, too. Champions League, we already know the results. Dinamo making it through in 22nd place. Woo! End up being the only team on 9 points. Conference League, we already knew about the Brava making it into the round of 16 in 6th. Osijek, 9th place, just 1 point off. Rijeka in 13th. So 5 teams in, well, 5 teams in the knockout rounds, 2 in the round of 16. That would be us and Dubrava. All right, that's oh, it is midnight time for me to go to bed. Oh, good song. So, who is available? Stegosaurus Vigo. We have not rated Stego in a while. Have we? I lose track now. I've ended up in his stream before. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I really appreciate all of you guys. Round of 16 action next time we stream, which is most likely going to be Saturday night. So, appreciate it. Go say hi to Stegosaurus for me. Have yourselves a wonderful time. I will see you soon. But next time I see you, most likely, unless for some reason I decide to pop on Friday, but I doubt it at this point, just because I'm now talking about, we've got too many important things to do to just like do an off-time stream. So next time we see each other, I will be on the other side of my 40s. Have a wonderful night. See you soon. Bye-bye.